I mentioned in my last video the somewhat dredging looking stuff that's been happening on our property. The easiest way to see it is when I go over it on the tractor, because the seat is set up, our tractor seat is set up in Kevin's spot. So every time I try and use it, so he's about a foot taller than I am. First off, he's 6'6", I'm 5'6", so he is a foot taller than me. He's the one that usually uses the tractor, so it stays in his spot because it's bolted in the bottom. So when I get on it, I have to, like, everything's like, oh my God, I'm gonna hopefully reach it. But when I go over these bumps that it's in the ground, I throw myself off the seat every time, so the tractor cuts in and out, which probably isn't very good for it. So the goal is, hopefully this year we'll be able to get a couple of loads of dirt in here and we'll be able to flatten this out, so at least it's easier on the tractor and on me. It's hard to go over those bumps like crazy. So we'll be able to fix that up for us.
Open up, you OPN, bitch, you won't BBM.
And this is our super adorable tractor. His name is Gary. Meow. It's from SpongeBob. If anybody has any kids that watch SpongeBob or used to watch SpongeBob themselves, we call him Gary because he goes meow. And he's gonna help me take all of this thorny, bushy stuff that I cut yesterday back over to the fire pit so that we don't have to worry about anybody running into it, because I kind of left it right in the middle of our path just so I have to pick it up. But yeah, handy little Gary. Been out here for like 30 seconds and I had to take my sweater off. I had to wear a white sweater underneath it. That was smart. But it's so sunny. Look at the beautiful sunshine. Yay! I don't even know if you can see it because the glare on my phone is ridiculous. But we're gonna get some work done because it's nice out. Yay! I'd say that's good enough for one load. So I'm gonna ratchet strap these down because I was told that I need to learn new skills, including how to use ratchet straps, which is really useful for a lot of different things, and I'm sure I'm actually gonna really love knowing how to use these. But I'll give you a quick run through. So I had my first lesson with these things yesterday. As you can see, they're brand spanking new, so super nice and easy to work with. I'm just gonna throw this so that it's all unraveled for us. This is your main mechanism. You want to make sure that your rope goes in straight so you don't have any kinks or anything like that. If I remember correctly, it's kind of on an angle now, so it's a little bit harder. This goes up, might be easier. Through the middle, and out towards the back. Again, has to be straight. So, through the middle, towards the back, both sides. And then I'm gonna pull it in a little bit when I set it up. It's actually gonna go on the clips. So I'm gonna clip it, pull it as tight as I can so I only have to ratchet it a little bit because there's no point in ratcheting it more than you need to. So you can see I messed it up. It's only my second day, so I'm not too upset by it. But you can see I didn't keep it straight, so it folded up in the middle. So I'm gonna have to undo it and redo it. This is just another reason why this stuff sucks so much. So yes, it is super spiky, but do you see this? It bent itself right into the ratchet strap. So now I've got ridiculous thorny spike things that I have to get out of there too. Yay, fixed it. Doesn't that just feel good when you get something like that done? So there's quite a bit there, so I should have pulled it a little bit more, but it's on there. And the way that this stuff is awful is that it attaches to everything. So I'm thinking that no matter how I ratchet strap it to anything, it's just all gonna be one giant clump anyway. Hopefully it'll fall off all at once, because also I don't wanna have to unload this. So let's go take it over to the fire pit. Working hard, Gary. Load number 2. I don't mean to toot my own horn, but I think I'm getting much better at that ratchet strap. Second time. That's the charm. We take this. All of the extra stuff is gone and we have our nice, beautiful pathway again. So where we took all that stuff out, it was all right here. All right there. Down that side, in there, back there. So that tree, that tree, that tree, that tree, all that. That's all still buckthorn. I think that's what it's called. I'm not actually sure. And then we come into our beautiful little walkway. All back in here. All over here. All this has to go. And then we've got some right around this tree here. All along the edge of the field here. And then we have our beautiful orchard at the back. And in the back corner, there's some more. And over there, there's some more. So, this is a big project. This is gonna take years for me to get through it all. But the good thing is, the more that we take out, the less will go to seed, which means next year we won't be battling as much as we would have been. So even though we're still cutting down a bunch of the stuff and it comes back really fast and it spreads really fast, I feel like we're kind of getting to a point where we'll level out the spread of it, which is good. And then we'll come back around with a bunch of trimmers and other assorted things to make sure that they do not come back. And we'll plant other plants that will take over. So after I took out all of those trees, in the fall, my dad gave me some rye seed back here. Is the birds eating it all? No, there's some here. So just kind of threw it down. There's a bunch of rye seed right there. Hopefully it'll go. It's wheat seed, so it'll hopefully back here. If Kevin doesn't mow it, he likes to mow down my plants. If he doesn't mow it, then we'll have some cereal wheat on the property, which is kind of neat. I'm not sure if we'll actually do anything with it, but we'll be able to maybe get a couple of grains out of it, and who knows what can go from there. But it's kind of neat that we'll have something that's a lot of ground cover and a lot more something that can take over instead of all this thorny stuff, and it's useful. Much rather have something useful than something that's gonna hurt. I lost it. Half of it's back there. Exciting, very exciting. So I pulled this pumpkin out of the garden in November. It's currently, hello? Hi, baby! Sorry, he's a distractor noodle. Anyway, I put it out here for target practice. I don't think there's much pumpkin left. It's creepy. So I thought it'd be a little bit more fun if you guys saw something other than, you know, me just chopping sticks, because that's not fun all day. So I'll show you. I'll take you on a tour of my berry patch, is what I call it, on the weekdays. On the weekends, it's my sangria garden. But I'll show you. So we not only have wild strawberries, but these are my actual strawberries. I grew 6 of them last year. They were the first ones to produce, and I pulled strawberries off the vine after they had frozen. So I'm super excited to see what those bring us this year. This guy is a blueberry, 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 way down over here in this little garden patch is another blueberry that I got at the very end of the season. So a lot of these I actually haven't seen have any leaves on them. I took them out of the greenhouse when they weren't ready, I know, or they were gonna be left behind for winter. But this guy's growing. This is all new here, which is really exciting. So it's pink lemonade blueberry, regular blueberry, another pink lemonade, and then a regular. This is raspberry, raspberry, and that raspberry. I gotta cut down these trees so it's not in the shade the whole time. That one is a blackberry, 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 and a kiwi. So we'll have to see what actually comes out of this area this year. Oh my gosh, my tags are everywhere. I am littering all over my own property. Anyway, that's it. Blackberry. Black satin. Ooh, how luxurious. But it'll be lots of fun, I think. There you go, and there's blueberry. And then back that way, if you go through the trees, my start of my vineyard is over there too. I'll show you that another day. I can't show you everything in one day. But yeah, that's start of it anyway. And so hopefully we'll be able to get some kind of cool things out of it this year. I'll have to see. I tried the kiwi fruit last year, and the one on the vine, it was like at the end of the season, it was super gross. So I'm hoping the ones that we can grow are a lot better, and if not, I'm sure they'll go in a jam or something like that. You can do lots of things with kiwis. Kiwis don't typically grow where we are, so it'll be interesting to see what we actually get out of it. Sorry, my camera's thing is broken, so I'm sorry if this is making anybody nauseous. But we'll see you later. Bye! No? Look at all these. So we've got a ton of natural strawberries. So when you're doing the lawn back here, everywhere you can just see little handfuls of strawberries. In the summertime, it's like making jam in the backyard. Amazing.